Hello, my dear students. Good afternoon and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. I'm Vinod Shanakaran. Join me quickly. Yes, how many of you are there? And this is vocabulary mini marathon. Okay, so Anita, welcome, beta. Welcome. Let's start the show. Good afternoon, beta. Good afternoon. Now let's come to the. Now you will all be happy to know that CUCET 2022 course has been launched, and batch 2 has been launched. 120 plus live classes, 6 mock tests, 50 plus section tests, and 1000 plus practice questions is what you will be getting. Now, lucky winner in February, you stand to become a lucky winner with fantastic Feb Fiesta. All you need to do is spin the wheel by downloading the app and spinning the wheel and getting a good award. Now, BBA Ranker course batch number 2 has also been launched. You can join this class also. It's for IPMAT, CET B, IPU, CET, Christ University, St. Xavier's exams. No, this is for IPMAT. This is for IPMAT. Okay. And IPMAT DUJAT score booster course for 18 February 2022 has also been launched. Now see, vocabulary. एक बात बताना, I want to know one thing, Rohit. If it's a vocabulary session, vocabulary तो हर जगह ही आ जाता है. Whatever exam it be, vocabulary is vocabulary, right? Okay. Daily at 4 p.m. you have logical reasoning classes by Rohindeep Kaur ma'am, and at 12:30 you have Alpa ma'am's classes from Monday to Friday, English classes. And Ankur Tomar sir takes your maths classes at 11 a.m. And these are your star faculties: Ruhindeep Kaur ma'am, Rabia Zara Khan ma'am, Salih Ahmed sir, Ankur Tomar sir, and me. Okay, now select the most appropriate meaning of the given idiom. Blow one's own trumpet. What do you think is the answer to this? Blow one's own trumpet means what? C. Absolutely, Vandana. It is to praise oneself. To praise oneself. खुद की बड़ाई करना उसको बोलते हैं blow one's own trumpet. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. First and foremost, what do you think is the answer to this? First and foremost. This is also easy. What do you think is the answer for this? Absolutely, Sneha. Very good, Vandana. Very nice. It's the most important aspect. The most important aspect. Now, to do a good turn. Now, this maybe you get stuck. I don't know. Let me see how many of you get this right. Do a good turn. Do a good turn. Okay. Suhani says, sir, do a good turn. Okay. Okay. If I give you a sentence, I'm certain you will all mark it correctly. Okay. Everybody should do a good turn to the society. Everybody should do a good turn to the society. And now I know. Now I know all the answers will be correct. Now you can all change your answers. Yes, I know it. Yes. With a sentence, it becomes very easy. Now, behind one's back, again, we have been using this, your teachers have been using this so long in the class. So, behind one's back. Karthik, fundamental accounting about what? Don't know what you're asking me. I really don't know what your question is. In one's absence. In one's absence. Very good. Very good. What do we mean by confront? What do we mean by confront? The answer is A. But what do we mean by confront? To be? Yes. What do we mean by confront? Try this. Apple of revision or syllabus. Karthik, no idea, beta. No idea. In front of. In front of. I am teaching English. So, do you need to revise this for IPMAT? Is that the question? Is that the question, beta? If your question is, ki, sir, should I revise it for facing someone? Very good. It is. That was the one. What about apple of one's eye? Apple of one's eye. Very dear. Absolutely. If somebody is very dear, we say apple of one's eye. Very good. Now, happening. What do you think is the word for something that happens every 2 years? 2 साल में एक बार होना. Now, this is confusing, sir, a little, right? 2 साल में एक बार होना. Okay, Mandana says B. Sneha also says B. Very good. Okay, it is biennial, and biannual is happening twice in a year. Biannual is happening twice in a year. Now you'll be surprised to know that the roots of both these words actually mean year only. They mean year. Okay, but then it is used for different contexts. The words are used for different contexts. So centennial should happen every year during 100 years or after 100 years. Centennial should happen every year till the 100th year, 1 to 100, and then every year it happens 100 times, or it is once in 100 years. Once in 100 years. Once in 100 years. Triennial, happening once in 3 years. Happening once in 3 years. Good. After 100. Okay. Now, the scientific study of bodily diseases. The scientific logy is always study. Logy means studies. Okay. Yeah. So, once in 100 years, it's right. Absolutely. The study of bodily diseases is called what? No, not at all. The answer is pathology. Okay, pathos. Huh? This path actually means diseases, and logy. Pathology is the study of diseases. Is the study of diseases, scientific study of bodily diseases. Now, this is the answer. Ornithology. Ornitho means birds. The study of birds is called ornithology. Physiology. Physiology is how you are made physically. Physiology is the study of the body, not the diseases. Not the diseases. Okay. And psephology. is the study of election trends. Election trends. Now this is an important word because GK. Because of GK. Okay. So because you might be asked this question. Okay. The psephology. Who is a psephologist? Okay. Election trends. Absolutely. Now, the excessive fear of darkness or of the night. Darkness or of the night. You can even guess it. Very good. Say, even if I guess it, it should be oculophobia, simply because hydrophobia is for water, aerophobia is for air, and hemophobia is for blood. Therefore, if I even do the elimination, I'll come to oculophobia. Okay. Now, this can also be called nyctophobia. This can also be called nyctophobia. But then there is one more word, claustrophobia. Claustrophobia. Now, claustrophobia can actually mean of spaces which are very constricted, okay, where there is not much space, and also of darkness. Therefore, there are three words for this: oculophobia, nyctophobia, claustrophobia. Okay, and the next question. A system of governing a country suggesting a father-child relation. Phobia of clauses. Claustro actually means night. Good. Very good. Now, but then there is a problem, sir. Patriarchy seems to be okay because pater or patri means father. So both of them seem to be okay. The answer is paternalism. Paternalism is a growing where father gives way to the child and he becomes a father, then he gives way to a child. That is called paternalism. Patriarchy is ruled by the male members of a family. Patriarchy, or people where the authority lies with the males. Patriarchy. Autocracy is dictatorship. Auto means self. Autocracy is dictatorship. And anarchy, whenever you see this prefix ana means not. So anarchy is no rule at all. Chaotic. Okay, absolute chaos. Is chaotic is what is anarchy. Chaos. Okay. Now to the next question. An urgent need or demand. An urgent need or demand. If something is required very urgently, what do we call it? Very good, Sneha. Very good, beta. The answer is exigency. It is called exigency. Okay. If there is an urgent need for something to be done, so exigency. So we also have, when you run an organization, you have exigency funds. Exigency funds is emergency funds, something that might be required at a very short notice. Okay, so an urgent need or demand is exigency. Now, vindication. Vindication is something that clears your name. Okay, something that comes as a proof that vindication of my belief. Okay, that is proof of my belief. Okay, that is vindication. Now, satiety. Satiety is simply satisfaction. Comes from the word satis. Satis means to be contented. So satiety is satisfaction. Redress is to clear, or redress is to make sure that a problem is solved. Okay, redress is to solve. Okay, so satiety. Okay, now. And how do we read this word? We read this as insatiable. Don't read it as insatiable. Huh? Read it as insatiable. Insatiable is something that cannot be satisfied. Okay. Now to the next word. Which one is the correctly spelled word? Administrator. This is easy, I suppose. Good, beta. Good. The answer is B. Administrator. Very nice. Okay. Can you tell me the spelling of vacuum? Let me write the spelling and tell me whether it is correct or incorrect. Is this spelling correct for vacuum? Is it correct? This is incorrect. Remember, the correct spelling is VACWM, vacuum. It's not two C's, it is two U's. This is very important. Don't vacuum is with double U. You write U twice. Okay, the C is limited to one. Okay. What about intuition? Intuition. What about intuition? Tell me the correct spelling of intuition. Very good. It is Intuition. Very good. Intuition. Intuition. And tuition also is this spelling. Don't write tuition like this. This is wrong. Okay. Anniversary. Now tell me. I said intuition is Intuition. Okay. Don't write tuition like Tution. That will be wrong. Okay. Anniversary. Which one is the correct spelling? B. Anniversary. SARY. Very good. Write the spelling of omelette. Write the spelling of omelette. I'll give you the I'll give you a clue by starting it with O, and then very good, Anita. Very good. Very nice. O-M-E. Oh, Anita's spelling was wrong. O-M-E-L-E-T-T-E. Omelette. O-M-E-L-E-T-T-E. Absolutely. Very good. Now try this. Select the wrongly spelled word. Rogue, argue, tongue, and vague. Which one is the incorrect spelling? Rogue, argue, tongue, and vague. Okay. Tongue. This is incorrectly written. Very good. The correct spelling is Tongue. Tongue. Acha. How many of you can write the spelling of bizarre? Bizarre. Write the spelling of bizarre. This is correct. Yes. Incorrectly written spelling. Yes. What is the spelling for bizarre? Very good. BIZARRE. Don't double the Z. Double the R. Very good. Very nice, beta. Convenience. The correct spelling. The correct spelling of convenience. Very good. The first one. Convenience. Okay. If you read the word correctly, then you'll also write the spelling correctly. Okay. Mostly it's when we read something incorrectly. Okay. Write the spelling of athlete. Athlete. Let's start with A and finish the word. Say athlete. Very good, Sonal. Very good, beta. It is ATHLET. ATHLET. Don't say athlete and write ATHE or ATHA. That will be wrong. This is correct. Absolutely. Very nice. All of you did well. Very good. Now, select the correctly spelled word. Peers, necessary, noticing, permit. Correctly spelled word. B. Very good. Necessary is spelled correctly. Peers is peers. Noticing, remove the C. Permit, remove the M. So B is the correct spelling. Good. Very good. Now sacred. Tell me the antonym of sacred. The antonym of sacred. Guess it if you want to. If you want to guess it, go ahead and guess it. The meaning of the word you know, but the antonym, sir? Antonym बताना है. Okay, I knew that. I knew that. Yes, you'll get stuck in two. I know that. A and C, because these words you know, they are synonyms, right? This is a synonym, this is a synonym. So tell me which one is the correct one, whether it's A or C. Profane, very good. The answer is profane. And even if you even if you were trying to think about solemn, then what actually you were doing was a very, very good thing. You were trying to guess, okay? And then you removed the obvious options because you wanted the synonym. Sir, sacred का synonym pious भी है, divine भी है. इसको हटाओ, इन दोनों में से ही कोई एक आंसर होना चाहिए. That way you can always work, but there will be a 50% chance of getting it right. Okay, so solemn is grave and serious. Grave and serious. Okay, solemnize is to give something, let's say, recognition in law. Solemnize karna. Okay, so there also again you are getting into a serious affair. So solemnize the marriage. Okay, so Then profane is the correct word. Profane is unholy. Okay. What do we mean by this word? Does it mean any of the words given here? I'm going to write a word. Tell me whether it is close in meaning to some of the words here. Consecrate. Consecrate. Does it have closeness to any of the words here? Can you look at the roots and tell me whether they relate to some of the words here? A word or two you think is a... Achha, sounds like what? A positive word or a negative word? Sounds like what? Divine, absolutely. The meaning is consecration is making something holy. So pious, divine are close to the word consecrate. Okay? And the opposite, desecrate. Yes. The opposite is desecrate. And desecrate is close to profane and unholy. Okay? Very good. Very good. So try to also have this ability to practice your own set of words. Sir, I learned a few words. Can you recall some of the words that you have learned which are very close to the words you have learned? Try to bring it into active memory. Because as soon as you start doing that, you are practicing. You don't really need to do exercises again and again. Even 5 questions can give you a recall of 50 words that you have learned. But then you have to ask yourself that question. If I know solemn, can I think of some other words for solemn? Then you get it. Morose, synonym. How does it sound? Negative or positive? And you can also use this. We want a synonym. If it is a negative word or a positive word, and even the options themselves can be categorized, and you can arrive at the answer. Sneha, okay. Sneha, yes, I have seen your answer, beta. I'm waiting for others to respond. Okay. Anusha, very nice. Morose means sadness. Very good. Okay. Negative word. Very good. If it's a negative word, then I'm looking for a negative because you want a synonym. Absolutely. Therefore, and if you know the word, then there is nothing like it. But even if you were able to recall only that part, so the word has a negative connotation or a positive connotation, even that will help. Okay. Now you know. Okay. Morose has not to. It does not have a good sense. It has got a negative kind of sense. So immediately, this cannot be the answer. This cannot be the answer. Then you are left with sullen. And even if I do not know, I'll mark it. Okay, morose is somebody who is sad and not. He's sad because of some issue. Okay, he's not happy. So morose, sullen, मुंह फुला के बैठना. Okay, then affluent, synonym again. Positive or negative, and you can guess it. Okay, affluent. Does it look like a positive word, a negative word, and accordingly choose one. Absolutely, that's exactly what I was saying, Sonal. Mnemonic, yes. You can keep that in your mind. Yes. C, wealthy. Very good. Very good. Affluent is to be having a lot of money, wealthy, and destitute, utterly poor. Okay, in a very abject condition. Impoverished is also the same. So destitutes and impoverished mean one and the same. There are two positive words, wealthy and proficient. And proficient is somebody who is very good at skillful. Skillful, what is the spelling? I'm not going to write it. Skillful, what is the spelling? I was going to write it, but then I stopped. Very good. Very good. Some of us have this idea. Okay, what we start doing is we say this. Don't write this at all. Full as a suffix is always ful. If you add the word full to any word, only add ful. Okay, don't add wl. So willful. Next one is willful. Willful defaulter. What is the correct spelling? Willful defaulter. What is the correct spelling? Very good. Write willful. Okay. Will must be written as a full word and then you write full. Willful. Okay. Nice. Oh, Sneha. Double L. Double L. WILL. FUL. WILL. Will. Full. Okay. Then benevolent. Give me the antonym of this word. Benevolent. Now this is easy, I suppose. Again, bene is good. The word bene itself means good. Mal is bad. And we want the antonym. It's pretty easy. Stingy. Very good. Benevolent, the opposite will be miserly. Okay. Benevolent means kind, generous. It means generous. So stingy, miserly. Miserly. Very good. Very, very nice. Done. You're doing really well, man. I was not so confident that you'll be able to answer many of these questions correctly, but you did. Very good. Antonym, conspicuous. Spick. Spick. These root words actually mean to see. Con is together or all. So conspicuous. So what will be the opposite? Sonal, Sneha. Absolutely. It's very good. It's very easy to identify. Con, if it is all or together, and spick means to see, so it's noticeable. The answer is noticeable. So if the synonym is noticeable, sorry, if the synonym is noticeable, then the antonym should be obscure. Obscure. Okay. And noticeable, apparent, and conspicuous, all of them are synonyms. Distinct also. All these three words are synonyms. Only one word is the antonym of this word, obscure. Thank you all very much. Please share, like, and subscribe to this channel also, and make sure that you come to the classes. Wherever there are classes, please come to them. I'll make sure you learn something from me in every class. Okay, some good concepts which will come in handy in your exams. Okay, thank you all very much.